Mythic Ocean is all about the dialogue. I don't think I've heard of the genre narrative exploration before, but that sums it up. It's an easygoing game where the main task is to talk to everyone. There are no failure states, but each dialogue choice drives the story closer to one of the many endings. You're playing as something. It's never really explained what form you're taking. You go between certain areas in the contained underwater world talking to gods. You're asking and answering questions. This will change the gods' minds or teach them lessons, even give them life advice. At the same time, you're trying to figure out exactly what's going on and what direction the game is moving. Still, it's all about the questions and answers that are like mini personality tests. Those questions range from generic to more philosophical, stuff you would ask someone if you were trying to understand their personality. It can be restrictive when the game only gives you 2 or 3 options and you would give a different answer, but it would be impossible to build a game with 1,000,000 answers, and I don't even think that would be any fun. There's also some sorta quests where I don't think you have a choice to complete it, but you need to bounce back and forth between gods to finish it. All the choices you make select the ending. It's interesting how clear the game shows you what the ending might be, and there are ways to nudge it in certain directions. Besides chatting with the gods, you have to collect journal pages, a mechanic that is so overdone by now that I can't believe developers still use it. At least in Mythic Ocean, you need to first find a portal. But now that I've said it out loud, that at least is pretty weak. Far too many games deliver narrative on collectible notes, and it's driving me nuts. Anyway, to find the portals, you need to listen for subtle whispering voices. Let's roll a clip on that. Once collected, you can use the pages to advance the plot in a couple ways. So, even though I complained, they are used for more than reading. Still, they're optional, so it's up to you if you want to use them at all. Anyway, there are 2 helpful mechanics in Mythic Ocean. First, you have a sonar, which you can use anytime to find your way and see characters to talk to. It removes all the exploration from the game. Using it shows you the direction you need to swim to get to the kelp forest. It's a nice feature for people who don't want to waste their time or hate getting lost. I have a clip to show you. But Mythic Ocean could have used a little physical exploration, and the other helpful mechanic negates the point of the sonar anyway. That other mechanic? A teleporter. This thing makes life a breeze. It instantly transports you to any area you've been to, which is exactly what a teleporter is supposed to do. They give you the teleporter right away from the start, and all that bouncing between characters is simplified. As I mentioned, those sort of quests have you talking to one character that will make it so you have to go talk to another character, and then you have to go back to the original character again. Using the teleporter makes short work of it. Yet, it gets weird. When you zap over to chat, they act like the other person was just there and you just missed them. How the heck? I instantly teleported from where they were to here, and yet you had an entire adventure with them? Perhaps it's a very slow teleporter. So, it can feel strange when you're warping all around and the game is happening around you. Look, don't get it twisted. I'm happy to have the teleporter. The game would be really slow without it. Finally, I have to mention that Mythic Ocean wants you to play through multiple times, not only to see the different endings, but to collect watercolor illustrations. You get them by getting the gods to open up and tell different stories. So if you're the type of gamer that wants to see a story play out differently, then this is good. It takes about 3 hours for the first playthrough, but I expect it to quicken once you know the flow of the game. One time through is enough for me. I got the ending I want, and I'm happy with that. Overall, Mythic Ocean is okay. Pretty graphics, good music, and a story that made me want to see the ending are the parts I like. I needed to know where the story was going. But with collecting the pages and the basic character personalities, Mythic Ocean can get tedious. Still, with all the side characters and secrets, the game is fun. For gamers who like these type of games, then I highly recommend it.
Thank you. Mythic Underwater was pretty cool, but what should I play next? Thanks for watching. You can click subscribe now.